This video is brought to you by G2A.com, the best place to find cheap games and codes. They have a 3-day sale every weekend, and also the promo code CHES at checkout will get you an extra discount. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 11 of the third season here at AC Milan. We start with a game against Fenerbahce in the Champions League, which is pretty important. Win this and we are guaranteed to be through to the knockout stages of the Champions League. Everything's on the line and hopefully we will be able to get the victory that we're after. We follow that up with a game against Juventus in Serie A, so pretty important game coming in the second one as well. As some of you may be aware, I'm probably going to put a video up on the channel specifically explaining this, but I'm going on holiday in a couple of days' time. As you see this, you'll probably see this on Monday. I think this is going to be Monday's video. I fly Wednesday to Spain for a week, so I'm having to record about 8 or 9 days worth of videos ahead of time. So as such, I'm having to only record 2 games per episode for AC Milan rather than 3, just to ensure that I can maintain daily videos. I'm sure you guys would prefer to have a video every single day rather than a video 2 or 3 times during that week. So we'll be recording 2 games per episode, and to be fair, when we get to the transfer window I normally go 2 games per episode anyway, and we're only, if we're going 2 games per epi, only 1, 2, 3 episodes away from the transfer window anyway. So Thursday the transfer window will start, so it's unavoidable, I'm afraid. I just need the time to be able to get as many videos made as I need to before I go away. So I'll probably put a little explainer video up outlining that as well for the whole channel, in case there are people that are watching that don't necessarily watch this AC Milan career mode and watch the My Player stuff instead. So just to make sure everyone is aware, I'll go on holiday on Wednesday, the AC Milan career mode until probably next Wednesday, maybe Thursday, will be 2 games per episode rather than 3. But you will still get daily videos here in the channel, so don't worry. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any of those further videos. And let's jump into the game against Fenerbahce and try and secure our Champions League future. Here's Fernandao into Ozan Tufan. And Ozan Tufan fires wide. First chance of the game goes Fenerbahce's way. Decent one as well, but thankfully for me, off target. Salza down the line to Chen. Deep cross, but Nani will keep that in. Good turn as well. Good drill into the box. Ozan Tufan somehow finds his way onto the end of it after it deflects off the defender. And again, Ozan Tufan fires wide. 2 chances to start the game, but actually that was a good save. I didn't even see that in real time. I don't know whether the shot was on target or already headed wide, but Donnarumma felt the need to intervene there, and he did so. But thankfully, he did again from that corner and will get the ball away. Mauri, give this to Elsha and then send Simone Verdi away down the left-hand side. He's got the defender closing him down, but Verdi gets the turn in well, and we'll look for a cross into the box. That's well blocked, but we'll look for a second cross into the box, which is decent. And what a punch from the keeper. Bloody hell. He's done very well there. Here's Muru. There's Pato. We'll try a scoop turn that was ridiculously good, but a good save again from Volkan Demirel. It was almost a ridiculous scoop turn there, the way he scooped it and then flicked it forward ahead of himself to run onto into space. Very well done by Pato, but sadly, no finish on the end of it. Mauri, Jorginho, good footwork. Into Simone Verdi. Pato making a run, and he gets the turn in. Pato will look for the top corner. I tell you, the power that Demirel gets on these clearances and these saves is ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. They've made a change and brought on Portuk for Shen. That's a good corner, and Jorginho wins the header, and it's cleared away by Chenair on the near post. Corner for Fenerbahce. Diego's just come on for Salza, and Jorginho's headed that straight back out for another corner. There's something about Fenerbahce, I just struggle to play against them. It doesn't matter whether I'm starting a rotation side like I am now, or whether I'm playing my full strength starting 11. I just can't play against Fenerbahce. It's 0-0 after 67 minutes. I've got a 3rd corner in a row here. Keeper's going to come and claim that, thankfully, but I don't fancy myself to get a win here. I'm glad that we've got Fenerbahce in the group stage, and hopefully, if we get through, or when we get through, we won't face them in the knockouts at any point, but actually we might be in with a chance here. Bernardeschi could time that pass well to Pato. Pato could give us a 1-0 lead, and he has, as soon as I start saying, I don't know how I never... As soon as I start saying I can never play well against Fenerbahce, we go and score at the other end. Maybe I should complain like that Again, Bernardeschi, nice ball into Pato. He's done nothing for me all season so far, Pato, but pops up with his first goal of the year, and it could be absolutely crucial. 1-0 Milan. Win that, Rodrigo. Fernandao gets the header down to Nani. Rodrigo Eli almost ducked underneath that, trying to hit it, but it's going to drop to Diego, deflected. Does Diego want to hit that any harder? Wow, that was going to go tops. If that hadn't been nudged wide by the hip of the defender, that was going to nestle itself in the top corner and they would have equalised. We get that away, but only back to Nani. Nani lofts it into the middle and headed over the top. It's another Fenerbahce corner. They have so many corners, Fenerbahce, in this game. It's ridiculous. We were able to score from one on the counter-attack to get our goal, though. But Diego again hits it ridiculously hard, but wide of the target. There goes the final whistle, a 1-0 win away from home against Fenerbahce. That's massive for the Champions League. We are now through to the knockout stages with a game to spare. Fenerbahce knocked us out last year in the first knockout round, but we are past them in the group stage. Benfica won against Salzburg as well, so if, the final game between ourselves and Benfica is going to decide whether Benfica or Fenerbahce go through. If Benfica beat me, then they stand a great chance. If we beat them, then obviously they can't go through at all. But delighted to get that win. And the gap at the top of the Serie A table right now is 4 points. So we're desperate for a win here against Juventus. If we lose, which we haven't done so far this year domestically, but if we lose, we'll drop out of the Europa League or out of the Champions League spots even. Especially if Inter win. We'll definitely drop from second. We'll go behind Juventus. So Napoli and ourselves are still the only two sides remaining in the league undefeated. And Napoli just keep winning. So we're going to have to try and match their results and keep winning ourselves. Onto the game against Juventus. We have the best defensive record in the league, as you can see there. But Juventus aren't far behind. They have one of the best defences in the league as well. So you might say this has the potential to end 0-0, but hopefully it won't end 0-0. We're starting, obviously, my strongest possible side here. Everybody in this starting 11 was rested for the game against Fenerbahce. So now, hopefully, with our strongest possible team, we can get a win against arguably one of the strongest possible teams we could ever face in career mode. Juventus, who are they playing? They normally play a 3-5-2. They go with Mandzukic and Dybala up top. Kingsley Coman out on the right-hand side. Isla at Cam, on the left-hand side, sorry. Thiam on the right. Isla at CDM. Marchisio and Storaro in the middle. They did have Alaba, obviously. Well, they bought him immediately in the save, as they do right at the very beginning of every career mode save, because scripted transfers. But they've sold him on to Atleti in this save now as well. So they don't have the ability of David Alaba in the midfield, which hopefully will make them a little bit weaker. We did beat them last time we played them, as far as I can remember as well. So the odds are in our favour. Will we, though, be able to come away with a victory? Time will tell. Insigne to Bretonnier. Tackled by Thiam, though. Bretonnier is doing 17 roly-polies, and Thiam will get it out to Mandzukic, who draws a good save out of Donnarumma, and thankfully Florenzi won that header. Otherwise, Dybala may have ended up with that in the back of the net with a goal for him. Try and catch him on the counter now, perhaps. Back up, get it across this right-hand side. And Bretonnier, I know you're not the fastest, but please just show a little bit of pace. Give this to Berardi, who gets it under control just, but then can't squeeze it through the gap, and Storaro intercepts. Never mind. Oh, what a touch from Dybala. We might be in trouble still. Dybala down the left-hand side. The Argentina's got Mario Mandzukic in the middle to aim for, and Alexandro is the player that he's picked out. Playing against Juventus for the first time since we signed him, I think. I don't think he was involved last time out. And now Juventus get a free kick. Please don't take it quickly. Please don't. Shit, they took it quickly. I think they've sold Paul Pogba to PSG. I can't quite remember, but I don't think Pogba is with Juventus anymore. But Donnarumma makes another comfortable save. And for now, still 0-0. We've got throw. Take it, get it to Berardi. But they've got so many in the midfield that it's really hard to try and pick them apart through the middle. Insigne will try and turn inside Thiam, but he's really tall, actually, Thiam. I don't know anything about him, but he's always been very, very good for Juventus whenever we've played against them. Mandzukic says going to pick up a throw for Juve. Almost half an hour in here. Still no goals. I've not had a chance on goal yet, I don't think. And Juve have been playing very, very well. It's been a particularly difficult game to this point. But we are more in this game than we were in the one against Fenerbahce. At least I feel more comfortable in this one than I did against Fenerbahce. But Kingsley Coman and Dybala link up to almost give Juventus the lead. They're having all the chances in this first half. We're going to have to improve defensively and offensively if we want to get anything from this. But Bretonnier shrugged off the man. We may get something from this now. Berardi can run in behind. Leonardo Bonucci's with him, but he's not going to have the pace. And Berardi skips past the challenge. Not once, but twice. Cross comes in. Goetz's up! Oh, CPU controlled Goetz heads wide. I was hoping Bakker was going to get on the end of that. To be fair, Caceres would have beaten him to it, so it's just as well Goetz won it. Couldn't get it on target, though. Berardi with a throw. Back to Bretonnier. Bit of space for a cross. Oh, it's decent. Oh, I can't get there. Caceres turns it behind, though, for a corner. Oh, I'm going to pull this back. It's Jeremy Bretonnier on the edge of the box. How's your first touch? It's decent. How's the finesse shot? Pretty poor. Bakker. Whoa. He's punched that for some reason rather than catching it. And Romagnoli's the man that's ended up with the ball at his feet. The centre-back fires it straight at Robinho. 2 minutes added on at the end of the first half. We are still goalless to this point. Although we might not be anymore if we can build something here. Verratti to Bretonnier, looking for Bakker, who's in the box. Bakker! Oh, looked for the near post, trying to catch the keeper out. But he read it well. Punches it away for a corner, which Goetz whips in. Bonucci heads away. Bakker's down. Dybala and Marchisio will get it away between them, and there goes the half-time whistle. Marchisio into Dybala. Shot straight at Donnarumma, thankfully. They've committed a lot of people forward with that attack. We may be able to quickly catch them on the counter if Bakker can get that under control well, which he has done. And Goetz is on the turn. He's got Chiellini with him, but he's brushed him off and gets it to Bakker. Goetz goes down. Bakker's turned inside. We'll look for... Oh, no, it's meant for Goetz. Insigne! Oh, Robinho with the save. Berardi, get it back in the box. Oh, if it had just played that to Goetz rather than Berardi, then... Not Berardi, Insigne, then we would have scored, almost certainly. Verratti gets caught on the ball by Storaro as well, and now Juve might catch us on the counter at the other end. Marchisio, we slow them down. No, nice ball into Dybala. Have to close him down with Thiago Silva, but he's brushed past him, and oh, he squared it. Marchisio can't stretch to get there, and we will get it away, but only as far as Storaro. Quickly to Tiam. Oh, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. Get out, get out, get out. Danger averted. In the final 20 minutes or so, but we said it had the potential to end 0-0, but there's been enough chances here for both sides to score a couple of goals, so it just shows how solid both teams are defensively that we're able to still be at 0-0. But Goetz might score here. Oh, he's headed wide again for a second time in the game. Mario, please. 20 minutes to go and a change for Juve. Hernandez coming on for Stefano Storaro. He's tackled by Goetz. No foul given, which is good. Verratti gets this to Mauri, to Bakker with the turn. Carlos Bakker! Oh, straight at Robinho. Come on, Carlos, you're better than that. Fired it straight at the keeper. Oh, God, Goetz, how has his chest been that powerful there when there was barely any pace on the ball whatsoever? Verratti. Oh, Goetz. And, oh, it's dropped to Verratti again. I'll give this to Bakker. Carlos Bakker. Carlos Bakker! No, blocked by Caceres. It looks like it is going to be 0-0, but there's been so many chances in this game. It could have been 3-3. Hernandez into Mandzukic, trying to get it off him with Thiago Silva. Just haven't been able to do so. Hernandez, please don't score at the very end here. Morata on the ball. Tackled by Florenzi. Thank you, quickly. Oh, no time for a counter-attack. It's going to be 0-0 against Juve. We said it could happen. It has, but I don't know how. That was definitely a very entertaining game. We'll see how many chances there were in total. 7 for me, 7 for them. So, all 7 on target for Juventus, but it's a 0-0 draw. Into draw as well, which helps us with regards to top of the table. Napoli haven't yet played Frosinone, so not sure what's going to happen with regards to top of the title race right now. Verdi wants more football, El Shaarawy wants more football, but they will get it throughout the course of the season as the games start to get thicker and thicker. Well, the fixture list gets thicker and thicker with getting into the latter stages of cup competitions. Obviously, the Coppa Italia is yet to begin for us, and we're through to the knockout stages of the Champions League, and those games come around quickly, but we are now 6 points off the top of the table. Napoli are still pulling away. They keep winning. Well, that's going to bring us to a close for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like I say, 2 games per episode for just over a week or so. And then when I get back from holiday, we'll be back up to the 3. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too if you haven't to this point to make sure you don't miss out on any future videos. But for now, I'll see you next time.